My dog just pooped in my room, so that's sick. Okay, and it looks like we are on our way. Yo, yeah, giddy yo, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are well and doing as well as you possibly can be given these circumstances. That is now the permanent intro of my videos until the world decides to act right. Today I am coming to you very bold, very bright, very overstimulating, and I'm sorry about that, but it is all for a purpose. I feel like on this channel I have been able to talk about many different forms of healing, whether that's like meditation or sound healing and different, things like that. But what I haven't touched on that is actually a form of healing that I have greatly benefited from and incorporate every single day into my life is color healing. And what's crazy is that I haven't seen too many people talk about color healing, so I really want to be able to use my voice to promote the ideology behind it and hopefully encourage you guys to incorporate more healing into your life. Color healing is also known by the guise of color therapy, chromotherapy, things along those lines, but essentially it's just the belief that the healing frequencies that are found in colors can help heal and balance and revitalize our emotional and physical well-being. In much simpler terms, there are certain colors that obviously, as you know, can invoke emotions like ease and serenity, and there are certain colors that can perhaps invoke energizing feelings and feelings of revitalization, and those can help you whenever you are feeling depleted or whenever you are needing a boost or whenever you need to calm down, whenever you need to ease anxiety. Incorporating more colors into your life and into your immediate environment and even meditating on them can really help you. And also, if there are certain chakras that you need to work on and certain themes of that designated chakra that you need to work on, you can use colors to help you. So in this video, I'm going to tell you which colors can help you do what, how to incorporate them into your life, because it's not just like meditating on them. You can wear them, you can eat them, you can do all that kind of stuff. And also, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my color healing line, which you obviously don't need to use in order to start color healing, but if you're interested in it, these shirts were made with the intention of helping guide you down a color healing path. So I'm really excited to share them with you guys. It's been an idea that I've manifested into the 3D that's existed in my head for a very long time, so I'm super excited about it. So first things first, I do want to give a little bit of a backstory on color healing. It's actually something that while it hasn't been fully embraced by Western medicine as of yet, which I think we all know that Western medicine is a bit reluctant to accept more natural homeopathic remedies. It was actually something that was it played a pivotal role in ancient Egypt, in ancient Greece, and many Asian cultures. Ancient Egypt was actually the first known civilization to actively use color therapy. They built rooms and temples that were dedicated to certain colors, and they associated many colors with different deities and different gods, which I think can kind of be directly connected to how we treat chakras, right? We associate different colors with different energies, and like the ancient Egyptians, they associated different colors with different gods, which those gods represented different energies. Like Ra represented the sun and, things like that. But it was very obvious to them that because our environment and our world is filled with so much vibrant, bold, natural color, it only really made sense that we were affected and could easily be stimulated by these colors. When we accept the notion that we are interconnected with the universe, that we are made of the same matter that makes up stars, and that the universe and all that is one, it would only make sense that the colors that naturally show up in nature are within us and can help heal us. It just connects you to everything, honestly. And I mean, does that sound very woo? Yes, but I mean, at this point, I am sorry, it just is who I am. So when I talk to you about the colors today, I am going to kind of go through the chakras because I think that's the best way to organize it, because essentially whatever colors are associated with each chakra, it does have a lot to do with what that color is historically known to help aid you in anyway. So before I get into what each color represents and how you can incorporate them into your life, I do want to give you some tips and tricks on how to incorporate these colors. And one of my favorite ones is to make sure that you are eating a more colorful diet. There are so many natural fruits and vegetables and things that was put on this planet that wasn't artificially colored, that can really allow you to heal from inside. If you eat more papayas, more green apples, more mangoes, more oranges, more grapefruit, more zucchini, more eggplant, more peaches, more curry, more turmeric. What else? Lettuce is green. All of those things. Incorporating a more colorful diet is not only essential for your health, but it's really great for color healing because you are ingesting the colors, connecting to your fruit, connecting to your environment, connecting you to earth, and connecting you to all that is, truthfully. You can also meditate with these colors. You can visualize a certain color if it's related to a certain energy or chakra that you are working on. You know, if you are wanting to tap into more creative energy or more sexual energy, then you would want to be working with your sacral chakra. So when you meditate, you can meditate with the sound of the sacral chakra, which I think is wrong. That could be wrong though. I am a human who is fallible and capable of error. But as you're meditating, you can visualize the color orange and thus incorporate into your physical environment, right? Buy more things that are colorful. This doesn't mean you have to fill up your space with more trinkets and clutter if you're perhaps trying to live a more minimalistic lifestyle, but if you do have to buy something, why not just make the conscious decision to buy something that has a bit more color in it. You know, if you are buying a planter for your plant, maybe get a colorful one, or maybe if you're gonna get a new incense holder, make it a colorful one. A new phone case, a new notebook, you know, opt for something with a bit more color, because not only is that really healing for your inner child, but it'll also make these colors accessible in your immediate environment. Also, wearing these colors on your body is something that is super healing. So if you want to maybe paint your nails certain colors, if you are capable of dyeing your hair. I am not dyeing it, but we love wigs. We love a wig moment. But if you want to dye your hair a certain color and embody that energy, you can. Or the easiest method would be to wear these colors. Make sure that your wardrobe is really vibrant. It's a skin and energetic exchange. It'll brighten your aura and it'll make you feel happy, and it'll make you feel whatever emotions that color is intended to make you feel. So with my color healing t-shirt line, all of the t-shirts come right alongside a affirmation that is directly related to whatever color you're buying. So for instance, I am right now wearing the self-love one, and obviously that is represented by the color pink, because the color pink is very just associated with love and femininity and inner love and outer love, and just like female divinity and bliss and beauty. So I have the affirmation I am love on it, and it's a shirt that I wear whenever I am already feeling pretty in love with myself and I just want to amplify that energy, or it's a shirt that I put on when I'm maybe not feeling the best and I think I need that push to feel the best. And all of the shirts come with corresponding affirmations, so if that's something that you're interested in, you know, purchasing or having, they are all blessed with the greatest intention, I promise, and they'll be available below. But if not, honestly, you can incorporate color into your wardrobe with any item, with any article of clothing, of course. Just make sure that you are incorporating a full range of colors, but also especially those colors that represent energies that you need to work on. So if you are someone who is seeking more peace, start wearing more blues, light blues, I would say. If you want to feel more powerful, perhaps a royal blue or a deeper purple, and things of that nature. And above all else, when you're wearing more colors, I think it's much easier for you to leave a lasting impression in whichever environment that you walk in. Your presence is much stronger and your aura is much more uplifted, your vibration is higher, so you leave a lasting footprint in whichever room you walk in, and people will remember you. And not only will they remember you, but they'll remember you with light and with a strong energy behind your mental presence. So yeah. So as far as which colors represent which energies, I want to work from the chakras up. Starting from the root chakra, which is represented by red. Red is a color that you want to incorporate when you are stepping into an energy of strength. Perhaps if you're feeling a bit more docile and you need to step into a place of confidence and step into a place where you are feeling safe and rooted in who you are, which is what the root chakra essentially represents. Grounding, being rooted in the present, being felt, feeling safe and feeling held and feeling like a 3D being. The polar, not the polar opposite chakra, but the last chakra is the crown chakra, which is like directly related to the heavens and to, you know, divinity and higher beings and higher consciousness, right? So it's a very like 5D energy. These 3 chakras are very like outer energies, and these 3 chakras are very like inner, deep, like here, present, earth level energies. So the root chakra is very what's physical, what feels safe, what is your foundation. So red is the color that you want to incorporate when you need to feel safer, when you need to feel more grounded, more rooted. And it's the color that you should call on when you need to embody more strength. If you feel like you're incapable of doing something, or if you feel like you might not be enough. That also is solar plexus energy, but I will say that red is definitely a color to incorporate if you want to embody that affirmation that I am strong, I am enough. Moving one up, orange is the color of the sacral chakra, which is a color that you definitely want to incorporate if you're working on fertility, creativity, sexuality, anything having to do with like hormonal, sexual, creative organs. Anything having to do along that like realm of stepping into like your fertile power, and fertile as in like, you know, maybe actually bearing a child or actually feeling enough in your like sexual escapades, but also fertility in a sense of creation. If you're an artist, if you are somebody who makes something, your sacral chakra is the one that you want to embody, so the color orange is the one that you're going to want to embody. Color therapists recommend that you avoid the color orange if you are prone to anxiety. It can sometimes induce a bit of anxiety, but I think that's if you like consume the color orange in very large amounts, or if you're doing actual like color therapy, which often uses like color, like they'll use like beams and stuff like that. But otherwise, if you just want to tap into more creative energies or feel more confident in what you're creating, orange is that bitch. The next chakra that is located right here is your solar plexus chakra, and every time I see Beyonce, I feel like my solar plexus chakra just bursts. It's an odd feeling. But your solar plexus chakra is represented by the color yellow, and I think yellow is the most intense color in the entire spectrum. Obviously given like the primary color spectrum, but I think it goes without saying that yellow is a color that invokes joy, it invokes happiness, and it can also push you towards action, which makes a lot of sense because solar plexus is your powerhouse. So if you're feeling lazy, if you're feeling like you need that extra push to get something done, incorporating yellow is really going to amp you up. And of course, it'll help cure any depressive symptoms you're feeling. It'll help you just reconnect with the sunny side of life. So if the lower 3 chakras are what is the self, and the upper 3 chakras are what is outside of you, then the heart chakra, which is the middle chakra, is kind of where both of those combine. So the heart chakra is represented by the color green, and green is usually the starter color when people are introduced to color therapy because it's the most balancing color. They say it's like the safest and the easiest to ease into. Green represents growth, it represents change, evolution, and of course with it being associated with the heart chakra, it's also going to represent love and joy. So green is a color that you want to represent when you're going through new phases in life, or when perhaps you want to invoke change and invoke new phases in your life. It's like the life force color. It's a color that you want to work with when you want to amp up your health, whether it's your mental health or your physical health. It's just a really like good earthly color. Like it's the color of all colors, I would say. So make sure that you're eating your greens and make sure that you are wearing your greens. This has been a public service announcement. And right after the heart chakra, you have your throat chakra, which is represented by the color blue. And blue is a color that you have to be careful with, because when you're working with the colors, the shades of each individual color really does play a role. So while light blue can invoke feelings of serenity, feelings of peace, it's a really calming color. So if you're someone who's hyperactive, or perhaps you suffer with like ADHD or anything like that, blue is the color that's really going to help you sort of stand in your voice and stand in your own peace in a really rooted way. But if you are easily triggered by feelings of depression, deeper shades of blue can oftentimes make you feel more down. So it's important that you're careful with which shades of blue that you're incorporating into your environment. But If you are somebody who works in any sort of communication fields, or if you just want to make sure that you are using your voice in a more confident and profound manner, then light blue is that girl. Light blue is that girl, definitely. And if you are not somebody who is easily triggered by depressive symptoms, then darker blues can definitely help you feel more in your royalty. I think royal blue is definitely a color that represents strength, kind of similarly to the way that red represents strength. So you kind of have to know yourself. This kind of, I mean, any form of healing, any form of therapy is a very individual experience, but know what you need and know what you can handle. And obviously I'm giving you guys guidance, but your body always knows which colors it resonates with, which colors it's picking up in its environment more vibrantly than others. It knows which shades and which amounts of it you need to be consuming. So listen to your own intuitive voice, and if you're working on honing in with your intuitive voice, then this next chakra is the chakra for you. And it's funny because my third eye chakra T actually says the words I am intuitive on there, because it's really important that we stand in our intuition. It's indigo, which now that I think about it, that kind of is like the royal blue color that I was just talking about, which can really help you feel strong and really root you in your powers and your psychic ability and your intuitive ability, because we are all psychics. It's just a matter of how much we believe in our power and how much energy we give to our own power. So if that's something that you are working on, wear it, eat it, surround yourself in it, love it. There's a quote from That's a Raver that's like, read it, memorize it, eat it. Sorry about that. And lastly, the crown chakra. If you're somebody who wants to hone in on your spirituality or connect to more higher powers, more divinity, then purple is definitely that color. It's a royal color. It's the color that is going to connect you to whatever universal higher power it is that you believe in. So if that's an energy that you want to work on, if you want to connect to God, similarly to what your third eye chakra will do for you, incorporating the color purple into your environment and into your immediate life is going to be really helpful for you. Eat them grapes, and if, I don't know why I just said eat them grapes, but I mean grapes can be purple sometimes, so I guess eat them, I don't know. And yeah, those are the colors that I think can really make a difference in your every single day, in your development, in your journey. I strongly encourage you to invoke all of these colors more into your life. Make your life a fucking rainbow. Like, why not? Why not? Take a crazy chance. You know what I mean? And yes, I am talking about obviously the normal colors that we think of, but black and white are both extremely powerful and hold their own energies as well. I wear black every time I go out these days because it's a very protective energy. It's like, I feel like I'm wearing tourmaline. So if you know, you want to protect your energy, if you want to perhaps harbor more of a hermit energy, then black is really empowering. And white obviously is very symbolic of purity. So if you are maybe perhaps going through some sort of rebirth, or you want to revitalize some area of your life or wash it clean, if you're doing a lot of cord cutting, white is something that is a color I would wear a lot. And yeah, like I said, everything in this life can be made sacred if there is a certain intention behind it. So if when you are wearing these colors, you are intending to invoke certain energies or certain forms of healing behind them, it's just gonna follow suit. So eat your avocados, your green apples, your bananas, your pomegranates, and your cherries. Cherries have really been helping me. Ever since I was a kid, I was really drawn to colors, and I've made the conscious effort to continue to incorporate them in my every single day, and I live a very vibrant and colorful life because of it. So if you guys want to check out these shirts, the link will be in my bio. If you want to purchase one for yourself, it's of course supportive to me and I'm forever grateful and indebted, but it's also something that's going to help you heal and push you on your journey. But if not, I hope that you incorporate these tips into your life and make your life more colorful. Heal yourself in ways that you don't need to ingest anything in natural. You can just brighten up the saturation of your life a bit and see how that plays a role in your psyche, in your mental health, in your development. Color therapy is something that you can do with a professional in a facility and actually do like the actual light therapy with it, and I would highly encourage you to do it if that's what you're called to do. But there's also easy ways to incorporate it through your foods, through your diets, through even if you get like an LED light system like I have. Sometimes I just like turn on the blue light. I don't know if you can see that. you can't see it, sorry. Okay, whatever. Sometimes I turn in the lights on here and I just like dance with orange lights, and even that's healing. So like eating them, wearing them, surrounding yourself with them, that's already a huge step in healing your life and brightening your life. So I love you. If you want to check out more videos like this, you can subscribe. Visit me on Instagram at JasmineKylene or lollylaluna.tv for more of my conscious content. And otherwise, I hope you are beautiful and blessed and living your best life. Queens and kings. Yeah. I said that really quickly because my battery is gonna die, and so I just wanted to like say it. But now it's still not dead and I finished. So now I'm just kind of like here looking like a clown.